The training program is our new hire orientation for anybody coming in. We want to train them up to be prepared for the job site first day of work. Safety is a major topic. We want to make sure our employees are safe and understand basic safety rules. Some work hardening, so they're going to go out there and they're going to do some work, physical, just to make sure they can do the job and are comfortable, know what they're getting into.
We developed that program in June of this year. HR professionals have talked about onboarding issues, new hire training issues for years, about how the industry is really maybe not doing what we need to do for new hires to make them successful. So this company brought me on board and completely revamped everything they were doing from a new hire training standpoint and existing employee training standpoint, and we're doing it right now. We're doing a complete in-depth training program for all new hires, and we're monitoring them after we've trained them to just make sure everybody's successful, safe, and that they're just happy at work.
The key points for the training for the new hire, communication is a big part of that. On several levels, someone comes in new to a company, there's a lot of moving parts, there's a lot going on, so we want to catch them. Want to communicate what our expectations are through safety, quality, just daily preparedness for the job. We do daily JSAs at a minimum. That's a communicating of what the hazards are of the job, so we want them to understand that we communicate that daily through team meetings. That's a key portion of that. So they can also communicate back up through management, through their supervisors and hierarchy if there are issues or concerns or questions. So we're very open about that. Another key point is making sure that they are prepared for their job. We have skill sets that they work through, whether it's if they're going to be a locator for us. We're doing an exercise out here about how to locate, teaching them how to run the equipment, what to look for. If they're a labor force, what the physical requirements and expectations are of those folks. To be prepared for day-to-day jobs so that there's nothing to hold them up on the job. The overarching tenet is safety. Statistics prove that the safest companies are the most profitable. I always refer to it as a three-legged stool. You've got safety, quality, and production, and if you take one of those legs away, it falls over. So we are constantly teaching them to be safe, teaching them what safety is and how to identify hazards, and if there are questions that they have the ability, even as a new hire, to stop work before anything moves on to make sure it is safe.
So we do all of those basic reviews, and that's custom based on the class. 10, 12, 15 folks every 2 weeks go through this, and it's a mixture of new employees, existing employees, foremen, and supervisors, right? And each class is custom. We may have fiber construction employees in the class, and they will actually go out and dig with an excavator. They will actually hand dig. They'll learn the tools of the trade. They'll learn damage prevention, how to safely excavate around buried utilities.
We have simulators. One is an all-inclusive. It handles excavators, forklifts, a wide array of machinery, very realistic. We also have two virtual reality simulators. They've got a VR headset on, and so they're doing all the maneuvers on the hands, and they can see what they're doing, and it's set up just like an actual machine. So when they transfer over to that machine, they know where everything's at, and they understand how that operates.
Even if they have 10 years of experience and they are new to this organization, they will go through the Development Center. It's important to review those safety basics, process safety. Everybody needs continuing education. This is a fast-paced environment. We're bringing in new equipment all the time, new people. This environment is changing every single day. Something to think about too, the hazards and issues that we deal with daily, they never really change. The hazards are always there. So it does not matter if you have worked for our company for 25 years or 2.5 months. You're going to hear these safety messages over and over and over again, because the hazard is always around us. So we will always talk about it.
For someone that is looking for a career, no resume necessarily required. We will give you the training to do the job safely, properly, and give you the skill set to take the next step if you desire. Formal education is not required to have a very well-paying career that sets you and your family up.